Loyola-Chicago 78, Kansas State 62. Final, the Ramblers are going to the Final Four. Loyola-Chicago 70, Kansas State 55, 2031H, looks like Sister Jean is Final Four bound. Loyola-Chicago 64, Kansas State 52, 354-1H, the Ramblers stopped K-State's 10-0 run. How did this K-State 3 not go in? Loyola-Chicago 61, Kansas State 48, 5 o'clock 1H, K-State is vying for a comeback, but it still seems like this game is for the Ramblers to win. Loyola-Chicago 47, Kansas State 33, 15:02-1H, Richardson with a 4-point play. Loyola-Chicago 36, Kansas State 24, half, nobody can stop Krutwig, and the Ramblers owned the entire half. Loyola-Chicago 30, Kansas State 22, 2:53-1H, the offense won't let up for the Ramblers. It's been Sister Jean's squad all half. Loyola-Chicago 25, Kansas State 14, 8:31H, Williamson with the stuff. Kansas State looks tired, and the Ramblers could run away with this one if something doesn't change. Loyola-Chicago 15, Kansas State 5, 14-12-1H, the Ramblers are off to a hot start. The Loyola-Chicago Ramblers look to continue their March Madness run, with only Kansas State Wildcats standing in the way of their first Final Four in 55 years. Loyola is on a magical run in the NCAA tournament, hitting clutch shot after clutch shot on their way to winning 3 games by a total of just 4 points. The Ramblers might be an 11 seed with their best NCAA showing since winning it all in 1963, but they are also a force to be reckoned with. Loyola is no fluke. This is a legitimately good mid-major team with a star point guard in Custer, a group of solid 3-and-D wings, and a SED true freshman center in Cameron Krutwig. Head coach Porter Moser has pulled all the right strings for Loyola. He went small against Nevada with no true big man on the floor, and used it to string together buckets at will to start the second half. The Ramblers' defense was also remarkable, holding the No. 6 offense in the country to under 70 points. Junior guard Clayton Custer is averaging 13 points in the NCAA tournament while making 9 of 14.643 from distance. Loyola's Cinderella run faces an obstacle in No. and Kansas State, whose defense has yet to allow 60 points in a game in this tournament. Sophomore forward Xavier Sneed scored 22 points and grabbed 9 rebounds in Thursday night's win over Kentucky. The Wildcats have been to 4 Final Fours in their history, but not since 1964. This 9 versus 11 matchup ensures that the Final Four will have a No. 7 seed or lower for the 6th consecutive year. Related, here's the complete March Madness bracket. South Regional Final Time, TV, and streaming info teams. Number 9 Kansas State vs. Number 11 Loyola-Chicago Time, 6:09 p.m. Eastern Time. Location, Phillips Arena, Atlanta. TV, TBS streaming, NCAA March Madness live. Announcers, Brian Anderson, Chris Webber, Lisa Byington.